Today is the 25th of October 2008. I've now done 2 kilometers from my home. I expect I'll have done around 8,000 by the time I'm finished, by the time I come over the Vistula the next go. So I'm now going in the direction of San Remo, and I have to be in San Remo in Italy on Monday morning. It's now a Saturday at noon almost, well 11:36. I'm carrying a great load of magazines in my car, so I can't go too fast. Having said that, I'm exactly bang on the speed limit, so everybody else is breaking it. And so from San Remo I'm going to Monte Carlo. I'm staying in Nice for a week with a trade fair in Monte Carlo. Might stay around the weekend for a couple of days. From Monte Carlo, so I then will return in the direction of Nice, and not in the direction of Nice, in the direction of Berlin, I should say. I'm going to be in Berlin for around a week. From Berlin I go to Nuremberg. I'm going to be there for 5 days, maybe 4, I haven't decided yet. From there I'm going to spend, the current plan is to spend a couple of days near Worms, and then to Paris for a week, and from Paris I'm coming back to Poland. So that's the plan. It's the longest journey I've done for many years. I used to go down to Gibraltar quite often, but I suppose in kilometres that probably would work out longer, because I used to often go in via Italy on the way back. But anyway, it's quite a long way, and I'm really looking forward to it. So now 1 hour and 10 minutes out of Warsaw. This is Radiowice. It's 46 kilometers. That's all I've managed to do, but the reason for this was because there was traffic work in the city, and that held me up somewhat. And but now I went to Yankee, where I had a full tank of petrol, and now I'm reasonably well on my way. As we see here, the speed limit is 70. I'm doing over it, but other people are doing a lot more. And here is the traffic lights. This is not a motorway, it's a dual carriageway. That's why you get these blocks. Now I'm carrying a lot of weight on me here. I've got a lot of magazines, and I can't go too fast because my braking time has been correspondingly reduced. Now the way I'm going now, if I continue this speed, well, you know, the last 20 minutes or so, I'll take me about 8 o'clock to get to the Polish border, and I think I'll end up spending the night somewhere on the former inter-German border. I usually get tired around 10 o'clock, so I'll probably then, when I go to sleep, given the fact I got up at around 5 today. So I'd hope to be a bit further than that, really, because tonight is the longest night in the year. Sorry, it's not the longest night in the year, it's the night when the clocks go back. Now, as to say that people get an extra hour's sleep, but of course in my position it doesn't mean that, because I'm now on lunar time. What interests me is when it's dark and when it's light, and this will mean effectively that I won't really change the time, because I'll be on the same time as normal. Every country in Europe, except for Iceland, loses an hour today, or gains an hour, I should say. And that means to say, if you're going out night clubbing tonight, you'll get an extra hour's night clubbing in, but if you're working tonight, you're going to have to work an hour longer, probably without pay. If you're on a train, you're going to have to hang around an hour in some station somewhere waiting to catch up. What they do when it goes the other way around, I don't know. Maybe the train goes makes up for the hour by going very quickly. I don't know. The weather could be better. It's been a wonderful week. It's been some wonderful sunny days, wonderful autumn days, and today when I actually can go out, it's all sort of cloudy. Having said that, could be much worse. It could be raining or something, or even worse, snowing. And here we see one of the many new bridges on this road. Used to be a crossing here. Isn't that much nicer? A nice bridge. Well, 2 hours and 40 minutes after leaving Warsaw, only 144 kilometers, and I'm now joining the motorway from the dual carriageway, and this motorway is only about 3 kilometers long, and it's not even really worth getting into the middle lane to overtake this lorry, so I'm going to have to leave it so quickly. The slow time is large because of the weight. Obviously that when one has the tyres blown up so much to take the weight extra, you've got much longer stopping times. And I still don't feel I've actually got the hang of it yet, and I think you take a little bit of time to get into it, as it always does. And normally one would have tyres on a car like this are 2 at the front and 2 at the back, and at the moment I've got 2 at the front and 2.8 at the back, and it does stop the slow the braking time, slows it down. Still, I can brake though much quicker than cars could 25 years ago, so whatever. So here, this is the motorway around Trybunalski, which is on the left hand side. I'm now taking the road which is leading off onto the right, which is Wrocław and Sieradz. And I've got this horrible black hole, as I'd call it, to Wrocław, where the going is quite tough. From the point of view, it's going through villages all the time, and it's pretty slow. I've just left the village of Gomulin. I bought some fuel here, which is the cheapest fuel I have bought in a very long time. It was 3 zloty 90, which is approximately, off the top of my head, about €1.08. And the biofuel, biodiesel. So I don't know what the diesel would be, about 80 to 20, I think. 20 being the vegetable part. And my car actually works better with biodiesel. It certainly goes further on it than it does on normal diesel. There may be other negative sides. Also, I mean, as I don't go on testing how fast it goes, I don't know how if it works any better. I may get the chance to find out how well it pulls me up the mountains in Switzerland, particularly with this huge load I've got in the back right now. Just for the sake of correctness, I would like to point out that a continuous white line does mean that you can't actually cross it. Those two earlier perhaps weren't aware of that little rule.